Make crack like this.
Ghetto dope.
Make crack like this.
Ghetto dope.
It's like that show,
The Rock says, what you gonna do when the 24... No, wait, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Make crack like this.
To be the man, woo, you gotta beat. No, wait, that's not it.
Crack.
This is it. Ooh, yeah, dick. No, damn it, that's not it either.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Crack house, we in the crack house.
I am the best there is, the best of... No, wait, that's not it either. That damn sure ain't it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door blasting, you know?
Crack house, they don't want the crack house. They don't want the crack house. Kick them out the crack house.
This is it. The most electrifying line in sports entertainment today.
Freeze frame.
I normally don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So you shouldn't talk anymore. Unless you wanna, you know.
So anyway, I was fucking this bitch, right?
Right.
And the bitch said, Ak. I said, yes, baby. Can you shit on my chest? I said, kind of nasty. Mother bitch just asked me to shit on your chest. So anyway, I shits on the bitch. Right?
Right.
This bitch got the nerve. Got the nerve to say, you nasty. You just gonna keep fucking me with this shit on my chest? And I said, bitch, you the one that told me. What?
Nigga, the same thing happened to me, right? Alright? I shits on the bitch chest, right? You know what I'm saying? Off top, nigga. Off top. Then the bitch said, hey, you got some toilet paper? I said, bitch, why yes? She said, I only use Charmin.
No, right? I told the story wrong, right? So I shits on the bitch's chest, right?
Right.
Then when we finished, I go to lay down. She said, you just gonna lay down in my sheets without wiping? I said, yes. R.I.P. the Notorious B.I.G.
Off top, nigga. God MC.
God MC, take up two ice for the nicest MC. It's the new nicest MC, the magnanimous, beneficent Ak baby in the flesh. Shape up fresh. Fade is high. And you, sir? And you, sir?
Sir, I B's the one, the only. H to the B to the K, the Heartbreak DiBiase, the Grey Goose. Some people call me Shine, some people call me Money Making. Just don't call me broke, nigga.
Don't call them broke, nigga.
However true it may be. Anyways.
Sean, who's the illest nigga in Nebraska?
Who's the illest nigga in Nebraska?
You are Heartbreak? You, baby?
Nigga from a secret location, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas like to get dressed for a podcast. Some niggas like to sit there in they drawers, nigga, and let the screen capture do all the talking, nigga. That nigga right there in that screen capture is 22 years old, nigga. Ladies, I look nothing like that right now. Woo! I think I lost that shirt in a card game, nigga. What?
But he won 2 big butt bitches.
I won, nigga.
No draws on, nigga.
No draws, nigga. They came with no draws. They left with no draws, huh?
Before they went, they came with no draws.
Yes. Nigga, R.I.P. one time for the B.I.G., R.I.P. for the 2 PAC, R.I.P. for that motherfucking shit we did yesterday.
R.I.P. to that.
R.I.P. to that, nigga.
A lot of people don't want to say, what y'all do yesterday? You know what I mean? If we told you, we had to kill you.
Nigga, a lot of people asking too many goddamn questions.
What, you the feds? You work for the police?
Fuck!
It's that Podcrack, nigga. Let me telling nobody about this.
Nigga, come get your fix, nigga, and leave, nigga. No, you can't smoke it in my car, nigga.
Nigga got the white boy around the block. Just give me a little bit. Got the white boy around the block.
Yes. I gotta ask you, man. The inquiring minds want to know what possessed you to get the high top, my friend. To bring it back like so many flats.
I cut the afro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't ready to go back to the low.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out what to do. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep the top high.
Yeah.
And it'll give me the same like kind of feeling when I look in the mirror that the afro gave me. You know what I'm saying? And it really helped me adjust to having the low cut. So now, probably, next month, I'll probably cut it all off and do a different hairstyle and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready. When I cut it, I had to cut it because I was out of my relationship. And once you drop to the Caesar, Ma don't need you. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. So are you saying you got you took the page out of Diary of a Mad Black Woman and cut your hair out of a relationship, sir?
No. They do that as a therapeutic thing.
Yes. So you also did the same thing?
No, sir. Sir, you let me answer this question, sir. Sir.
You man.
No, I cut my hair out of a sense of desperation, sort of a willingness to survive. No, I used to get my hair twisted and braided for free. So in order to alleviate the new cost, I just cut my hair off because I'm not going to a beauty salon and getting my hair done every 2 weeks. And they had it's a lot of fucking hair. Like people don't realize because I didn't wear it down too much. My hair came down to here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People didn't realize that. There's a lot of fucking hair. I couldn't wash it and shit myself because as a man, I didn't grow up. Honestly and truthfully, men shouldn't have long hair unless it's like twisted and it just grows that way. Yeah. But unless you have like dreads or whatever, because it's a lot of maintenance and women are used to this maintenance. Yeah. A lot of women are used to this maintenance, and I'm not. So I didn't know exactly what to do to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, and it's a lot of work, like to sit in that shower and comb it out and shit. And they say I'm tender-headed, all right? I say I'm tender-headed. I find the term offensive, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Because if I punched you in your face and it fucking hurt, are you tender-faced? Or did the punch hurt your face? You know what I'm saying? If you pull on my hair and it hurts, doesn't mean I'm tender-headed. Bitch, you pulling on my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's causing me pain. My pain receptors are perceiving your pull, and they're going off.
Well, you being a tender nigga aside, you know what I mean? I will say that I know your pain, man, because you said your hair. The point you said your hair was too. It was almost as long as mine was. You know what I'm saying? So what's that? What's the? Yeah. You shut up. You shut up now. You know. Honestly, man. Honestly, when I had the long hair, man, when I had the long joints, man, it was a lot of upkeep, man, and it was somebody else's problem. You know what I mean? It was somebody else's problem, man. If somebody else wasn't washing it, if somebody else wasn't hot combing it, I wasn't gonna do it. Tried to do it one time. Oh, it was like King Jaffe Joffa tying the shoe, man. I never tried again. I'd never do it again, man. And that's why, much like yourself, man, when I made that move to the O, I said, I don't know any females down here. I will soon, though. But you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm not even tackling this, man. I'm not even trying this. I'm cutting this. And that's when your boy came out the Padal with the S-Curl player. The year of the S-Curl.
So what you're saying, your S-Curl was a result of you emotionally releasing Pensacola, is what you're saying. You said you took the 8-hour drive and cried all the way down to when you got here. I need to release. Is that what you said?
No. Although a nigga did listen to some Celine Dion on the way down, you know. Because you got to, there's some Cher I had to overcome and some Mary J. Blige and all that.
It's you know what I'm saying? They don't count it, baby.
Yeah, some shit. They don't count it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I cut it beforehand, man. I cut it beforehand. I was walking down the aisle in the store one day, and I saw that it was like a shining light. It was like the burning bush, if you will, to get biblical with you. And it was like, just let your sun glow, just let it shine, ooh yeah. And I said, soul glow. That's what I need, man. That's what I need, play. I need that S curl. I need that curl in my life. You know who didn't need that S curl in their life?
Who?
Women. Driest year of my life. Driest year of my life. Desert dicking all the way. 365. Nigga came back to Pensacola that summer and said, cut it off me. Then it was.
Is, you cried tears of desert tears when
Yes, they evaporated on my cheek, man. It was like Mr. Freeze crying in Batman and Robin. It did not work, man. No, I'm trying to tell you, when I had that S curl, man, it was like a spectacle, man. Females would look at it in awe. They didn't want to touch it, and they didn't want to touch me for connection to the S curl. But it was like, oh my goodness, that is, wow, you did that there. I see. What possessed you in your life? No, I'm not gonna come lay with you. Give you a back rub. What? Hell no. Sit on that couch with you? No. You sit on my couch? Hell no. So yeah, no, it was not a good time. It was not.
They were scared that you was gonna drip on them, man. They
were scared. And I was just trying to let them drip on me, baby. I was just trying to let them drip on me.
You heard that song "Drips" by Eminem.
I did hear, and that's neither of the two drips I'm talking about. Neither of the two at all, man. But yeah, so I came back, you know what I'm saying? Hooked that Caesar up with oh so much ease, man. And it was a breeze. I was right back in there, knee deep. I was skiing in it. So much wet that you could run a slalom.
All cars we learning.
Like the back of our hands.
Watch for cops hopping out the back of vans.
Got a G on my chest. I don't need Dapper Dan.
Listen.
Yes.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
With a G on my chest, I don't need Dapper Dan. I never knew what he said there. Holmes out it. Holmes about it. I don't know what he says right there.
Yeah, he
He slurred his words a little bit. Hove was drunk.
He was drunk, nigga. Do say, baby.
Hove, don't doubt it. No, he said, I don't know what he said. Hove about it. Hove's about it. Was clapping the flames before I became famous. Anyway.
Y'all shall forever remain nameless?
Yeah, thou shalt forever remain nameless. I had this one guy tell me, right? I was like, he was like, I don't understand. I don't understand dudes that are dressing. I was like, they're dressing for women. He's like one of them 90s ass niggas that still wore hoodies and size 50 waist pants, even though he was a size 37. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was actually a white guy from New Jersey. And he was just all about hip hop, and he didn't understand people who dress for women. That's what he said. No, he understands people who wore like tighter fitted clothing. And I was like, well, the styles have changed, and like I was like, honestly, like it just, you get more women that way. Like they like to see that. He's like, I don't dress for women. I put on my clothes and I make them get with me anyway.
Yeah, I saw a nigga say that the other day, man, and I said, that nigga,
dumb as fuck.
Dumb as fuck, sir. Nigga, I tell you right now, nigga, if it was not for females, I'd be 360 pounds. Probably. Nigga, I have just an old busted Frederick Douglass looking afro, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I do nothing but to sit up here and eat bonbons and watch reruns of Frasier or some shit, nigga.
And all that good stuff.
All
that bonbons.
All that bonbons. Yes. But yeah, no, man, no. Nigga, like what? Like really, like I get dressed for me and I let them come to me, nigga. Please.
Fuck out of here. And he wasn't getting no business. This
Not-
nigga try to act like he was getting all the business. Look, this nigga was getting none of that. Not an ounce of that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I hate when people talk like that. I'm like, nigga, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, I'm going to go to the job interview in the clothes I want to wear, and I'm going to make them want to hire me or based on me. Shut the fuck up. You ain't doing that shit. You going to put yourself in the best position possible. And so, yeah, I put on some nice clothes. Yeah, I get my hair cut, get the shape up. Yeah, I like looking like that. But at the same time, the reason I got this shape up yesterday was so I could go perform because I knew there was gonna be bitches there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's all
like,
about the base.
I could have saved that $21. This is a $21 haircut. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the bait, my friend. It's all about the bait. I'm trying to tell you, man. Moves, man. I'm saying, like, why? Look. I'm sure a Geo Metro, reliable transportation. You know what I mean? I'm sure a burlap sack is will get me from point A to point B. It's sufficient. It's sufficient clothing. I'm sure the tartar that will build up from me not brushing my teeth will have protective principles and purposes. Sir, but I gotta make these moves, man, because I got to get with these bitches.
But see, when I was young, I had 3 fears, right?
Yeah.
That, not fears, but just 3 things that I said will never, ever happen to me.
Yeah.
The number one was, no bitch will ever say, I think he's gay. That has never once been uttered by anybody's lips on the entire planet of the earth, my nigga.
Yeah.
Right? No girls ever wondered if I might have been gay or not, or something like that. Never's going to happen.
Caveat to that. No woman has ever, but a man before. Now pause. I know what you're thinking. Stop that. One time, a woman, so I could be boyfriend number 2, told her boyfriend that I was a gay man. I took offense to this because I was a young nigga. In hindsight, I should have. I don't know, man. I guess I
gave that 2 snaps up and 2 snaps down.
I should have gave him 2 snaps, nigga. I should have.
Listen, I'm not officially a part of this conversation, by the way.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of this in hindsight, man. Like, should I have? Ooh, you gonna wear that with them shoes? Like,
no.
In hindsight, I mean, it still worked out for me. It worked out for me.
Should have kicked down the door while they were making love and tore your shirt in half, grabbed the man and thrust him through the window and shit, and then did to her what he was too less of a man to do. That's what you should have did.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it worked out for me. You know what I mean? So everything was cool. I was offended, right? I was like, oh, how you gonna tell that man that? And then I had to think, man, I'm still getting something, baby. Huh? I don't know. Too big of a price to pay, too small. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sounds like a tried and true premise.
Uh-huh.
A sitcom show. The guy acts gay to get with the girl, and then I think I've seen that.
I think it's called Three's Company. And that was like a year ago. I found out that was
what's that movie? No, he wasn't acting gay to get with the girl, but he had to continue acting gay.
Boat Trip? I don't know.
That movie is the one. No, but the one with Adam Sandler in it.
Oh, Chuck and Larry, right?
That's actually a pretty funny movie. I'm not
pretty
gonna lie.
funny movie. What's your second rule? What's your second?
Second rule is they will never say, "Ew, this nigga's brush stinks." That will never happen to me. And because of this rule, I'm addicted to gum. I could have just brushed my teeth and walk out the door, and you'll be seeing me slip some gum in my mouth. If I went back and got a refund on all the packs of gum I bought last year, I'd probably have like $400 and shit. Because throughout the year, a nigga is buying gum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm buying a lot of gum. Like, it's almost as bad as a smoker and shit. But the gum pack lasts for like a week or two. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. The smoker, every day they gotta buy new packs and shit. But I am if anybody ever wanted to give me a birthday gift, you know what I'm saying? And they got me like a big ass pack of years worth of gum, I'd be forever indebted.
I mean, but here's my thing with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I too, like you, I will say I'm a bit obsessive compulsive when it comes to the breath, man, because the breath got to be on point, my brother. And you know what? I kill you.
I can smell you through the webcam. No, okay.
But nah, man. Years ago, man, I went to like I thought a whiff. I caught just a whiff. Just an after whiff, man. One time, man, at a high karate player. It was kicking. It kicked past my upper lip, man, into my nose. It was no good. So I went to my dentist. I said, hey, help me, nigga. Please. That nigga said, hey, man, he gave me a thing called a tongue scraper. He gave me some floss. He told me start using Listerine.
Yes. These are all things that will help you.
And gum. Gingivitis. And gum, man. All those in conjunction. Your boy be out here smelling like $1 million, man. So that mouthpiece, I can be an inch away from this female face, man. All she say is, And
people don't understand, like, getting your teeth clean is not just about the yellow. Like, getting the yellow off your teeth. They're cleaning, like, plaque that is rotten. Like, they'll get that, like, the yellower it gets, the more rotten. Eventually it's going to turn black. And they scrape it out of there, and it leaves a fresher smell.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you don't see. Flossing routinely will stop that from ever even happening. But you still got to get your teeth scraped because the floss is not going to be able to get every little bit. So they go in and really, like, go in. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be nice if you could do that twice a year. You know what I'm saying? Niggas brush your teeth. And here's another thing. Don't brush your teeth like this. Alright? No. It's not doing anything. Don't do both sets. You do one at a time. You go here, circular motion. Alright? Circular motion. Then here, circular. Listen, Podcrack is not just about getting
Hey, we're trying to help you. This is a American Dental Association approved.
Allow me to improve all of your life. You thought crack was whack, baby.
Oh no.
Crack is back.
Whitney lied to you. It's the new crack, man.
Whitney Houston, major success. Crack. DMX, still successful. Crack. Just had a great cameo in a movie. I won't ruin it, but
no, it's on the commercial now. It's on the commercial.
Oh, it is on the commercial. Okay, well, that was a good movie. Top 5. Kudos to Chris Rock, who made his name by playing a crackhead. Crack can help you in this life. You know what I'm saying?
Pookie, one of our founding fathers.
You be calling me. You gotta put that in the intro, man.
I do. I should.
You gotta put that in the intro. That's like the original crack addict. You know what I mean? No. Which one? No, it's Pookie. Pookie is the original film depiction of a crack addict, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, because Cheeseburgers took place after that, I believe.
After, yeah, that was after. And then there was I Do It, because I'm a crack. Yeah.
Wait, was that before or after? Was Gator
That
Jam?
was after. Pookie was the original. The original crackhead.
Huh. I can feel it. Okay. Well, yeah.
Used to be the prom kid. Now you the prom kid.
Yes.
I would have got these turkeys for you. I'll fuck you up.
What's rule number 3, sir?
Rule number 3 is they'll never say Ak is annoying. I do annoy them, but it's flirtatiously. You see what I'm saying? They'll never say, I can't stand being around Ak, he's annoying. They'll never say that to me. They'll never say it. Ever. ever.
I've come to the conclusion, man, that I tell them this nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I would like to say one in particular. Hey, baby. But let's pretend. I tell them I'm an asshole now, man. You got to tell them. I tell them out the gate, man. I tell them out the gate. I'm going to annoy you. It's gonna happen. This lovely young lady the other day said that even the faces that I make while we argue, annoy her. And I said, hey, baby, it's all part of being a lovable asshole. Sir, are you still, by any chance, are you still doing it for the Vine?
I do, sir. I just put up a video, It's, hold on. Our loyal listeners deserve to see what's going on here. As loyal as they are.
Mm-hmm.
This is my latest one. I listen to the Nicki Minaj line and I go, I squint my eyes like, what is this? And then I shake my head disapprovingly.
It's hilarious.
I'm saying what everybody is thinking. I also got the one where I say, you know what? Fuck this. Go into the Vine. Follow me on Vine, dog, baby.
Yeah. Follow me on the Instagram at KingHBK. On the Twitter, where I never tweet, at Dorian Gray 27.
He's kidding. Greatest tweets of all time. Follow him. Follow me. Also on Twitter. What can I say?
Follow me on MySpace at Goose, Man, the Myth, the Legend.
True.
Follow me on Oregon Trail at
Too Dysentery.
What was that?
Sir, the greatest stuff ever.
Two girls, great. One girl, a girl that kind of looks and or acts like a dude. It's fucked up. Two dudes, gay. Two girls, great. One girl, a girl that kind of looks and or acts like a dude. It's fucked up. Two girl anal, gay. Dude anal, gay. Dude girl vaginal, straight. Girl vaginal, sex. Dude girl anal, gay. Dude anal, gay. Dude girl vaginal, straight. Girl vaginal. Gay dudes have anal sex. Dude has anal with a girl, he's gay. Gay dudes have oral sex. Dude has oral with a girl, he's wait. Gay dudes.
Let's talk about that. What's your stance on a guy entering the anus of a woman?
So you go from rapid fire Vine videos to ask it to the hard hitting questions.
That's what the video is about. It's called Flawed Logic.
Okay.
I say gay dudes have anal sex.
Yeah.
If a dude has anal sex with a girl, he's gay.
Uh-huh.
And then I say gay dudes have oral sex.
Yeah.
If a dude has oral sex with a girl, he's wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it seems to be that people, especially black people, feel like anal sex is gay because that's what gay dudes do.
See, now, this is the thing I was going to say, man. Your boy, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a Podcrack exclusive. I say, it's not one of them things you whip out all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we're talking special ladies, and we're talking special occasions. You know what I mean?
Special occasions. This is what I've been saving for, a special occasion.
The Hershey Highway is acceptable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I as an adventurous person, you know what I mean? When I'm with a young lady, and she's and we in the throes, the heat throes, the death throes of passion. The only thing that's off limit is my ass.
That's the only caveat.
Don't go anywhere near it. Nowhere near it.
okay, we're not even discussing that, but it's like we're discussing the fact it's more than the anal sex, the act of anal sex.
Yeah.
It's black people in general
Yeah.
feel like if a gay person has done it and then you subsequently do it, you are gay. And I just don't understand why black people still have that frame of mind.
I don't, man, because like once again, man, I gotta throw on the brother man, for a moment. If I may have a moment to throw on the brother man, the brother man is not comfortable with the gay man. It's almost I'm not gonna say exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure there are other cultures out there that frown upon it heavily, man. I'd rather you do what you do freely, so that you are not trying to pretend to be something you're not. It works for nobody.
Like just earlier this morning, right? I was in the living room and talking on the phone to somebody I just left. We just did it. We just had the performance, and we was talking about going to Philadelphia and performing out there. And you know what I'm saying? And he was like, maybe you could open up the show for me, all this other type of stuff. Nino Bless, shout out to Nino Bless. And he was like, we was discussing the terms of that. Then we started getting into viral marketing, social media managing, and all that type of stuff. We had about like a 2-hour conversation. And then my sister comes out the room and says, you were on the phone for that long with a man? And I said, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was talking business. He was like, I don't know what kind of business you were discussing with a man for 2 hours. Like, I was like, why does that, like, anything is gay in the black community? You know what I'm saying? Except whatever gay thing that their favorite celebrity does. I just don't understand.
You know what? I think the advent of no homo, man, it tenses people up a lot. You know what I mean? Like now, no homo. Now you have to preface it. Now you have to pause that. Like you have to do that. And there was a point in time when the '90s where you could have said something was sweet. I don't hear people say, or I don't even believe I would be in a place to hear people say, "Oh, that's sweet."
It's just the interesting character study of the homophobia, right? Because like they're homophobic, and you can't say this, you can't look like this, but you can dress as girly as you like.
Yes.
Why you hating on that? Why you hating on that man? He trying to get fly. Why you hating on him? You know what I'm saying? Like literally can wear girl clothes, and if you point out that that's a little feminine, then you're hating. But at the same time, if you dye your hair, you must be gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you enjoy different types of sex with a woman, you have gay tendencies. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to me.
It doesn't, man. It's
and that was the point of the Vine video.
Oh, okay.
Shameless plug.
I gotta bring it up though, man. I think like the man, what's the guy's name? Young Thug, man. That is a different case right there. That is a different case, and I have my own feelings towards what he does and the way that he does it. You know what I mean? And it's not even a homophobic thing. It's more so in today's day and age, everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to do that next thing.
Oh, you hot down something every day. That's my word.
Yes. And I think I really feel like that's his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Now has he done questionable things? Yeah, he's done questionable things. But I feel like the whole look of him, his whole look is very look at me. No, I mean I feel like it's a begging to look at me, man. Begging, look at me, pay attention to me. I'm doing this. Don't you see? I'm doing this.
And it was funny is everything. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
And everything that went around comes back around. Shit. So rock bands have been dressing like girls for years. You know what I'm saying?
They were dressing like actual women. They were like I looked at the cover of Poison's record, man, and it was like they're not women. That's
Oh,
wow.
looks like a lady. Yeah. They made songs about it. They was proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wore mascara and shit. Alice Cooper was the first one. That androgyny. Fucking
Absolutely.
Marilyn Manson.
Motley Crue, all that, yeah. You know, so you had the hair bands of the '80s. So I mean, it's not really a new phenomenon. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's just,
was Little Richard the first one to like make
he
you
had,
wonder?
he had the mascara on, man. He had the Pancake 35, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was that. He was that. I mean, and I don't know, man. That's kind of hats off to him. You know what I mean? Like,
he pioneered that gay shit, my nigga.
oh no, hey, no question.
You gotta be the pioneer of this shit, bottom line.
You gotta be the pioneer of this shit.
He was wearing pantyhose when niggas thought they was long socks and shit.
He was wearing bras when a lot of y'all niggas thought it was tank tops and shit.
he was wearing thongs. A lot of niggas thought he had old drawers on and shit. He's like, got holes in your drawers. He's like, nah, nigga, you ain't up on this.
Nigga, this is lace, nigga. This is lace.
Gotta be the pioneer in this, bottom line.
Gotta be the pioneer. Oh man, but I don't know, man. The black community has a lot of hangups, man. The black community is as much as I'm pro, you know what I'm saying. I want to be. I'm for them, and I'm for the betterment of every man. I mean, not just black, but every person. There are a lot of hangups, man. A lot of hangups. You know what I mean? Like, I believe I spoke to you before about the show Empire, right? You did, sir. You did. I did, man, and it's the way, like, it's so heavy-handed. It's so heavy-handed, and it's please accept and tolerate everybody. That I don't know if I can watch it on a long basis, man. But yeah.
I mean, maybe that's what they need. They need somebody to say, "Hey, the guys look gay," and you don't have to.
I don't know if you have to shoehorn it though, man. Isn't like the best way? Wouldn't the best way to be like, hey, man? Wouldn't it be the best way is to Karamo it? Is it not?
Karamo opened a lot of eyes. I'm not gonna
Karamo opened a lot of eyes, man, because Karamo wasn't dancing down the stairs, throwing glitter and blowing kisses, man, wearing a tutu. You know what I'm saying? The man, Karamo, Detroit. I'm gay.
Detroit, what Karamo, nigga? I like to be touched softly, nigga.
Karamo, I'm here to take your boyfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What, nigga? I like to go to the beach and get buried in the sand, nigga. I think that's cute.
Nigga, I like sunsets and long walks, nigga. What you want?
Nigga.
Nigga.
If you offer me a 40 or pina colada, I choose the fruity drink. Bravo, nigga.
Nigga, let me hit the blunt, nigga, after I get finished drinking this sex on the beach, nigga.
Nigga, when you sitting on the couch playing a video game, I sit uncomfortably close to you, nigga.
Nigga.
Our knees touch, nigga.
Nigga, I want the presidential rollie, nigga, to match these French tip nails, nigga.
Nigga.
Oh, that Karamo, man. That Karamo, man. Hats off to you wherever you are, man.
I have a lesbian friend, and you know, she shall remain nameless.
Okay.
And
is she young in nature?
I don't. But these are her words, right?
I was trying to do a half of a name drop. Obviously, that's not her. Continue.
This nigga, I ain't hear you putting none of your business out there. Man. I've been out there putting business out all day on Front Street. I ain't hear none of that Sean business.
No, player. I will get to that in a moment. Continue.
But hold on. She said he was like, this is gay dude at the thing. He was a straight faggot at the thing, and he was just acting like a faggot. And we was like, my nigga, but you're gay. Like, how are you? He's like, yeah. She was like, yeah. I'm gay, but I ain't no fucking faggot. And we was just dumbfounded by this. We couldn't really understand like how she did that. But I guess her blackness and homophobia was just as strong as her lesbianness. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Nah, I don't. Nope. I take that. No, I don't believe that, man. I think it's a dissension in the ranks, man. I think even as a lesbian, man, some of them still see like men with men as despicable. I think that's a thing, man. I have a lesbian associate, and you remember she's white though, and you remember when the Duck Dynasty thing happened, when the man compared homosexuality to bestiality, right? And she was like she was very in support of the Duck Dynasty people. And so she's like, yeah, no, because he got a point. I find two dudes disgusting also. Oh, it's like what?
It just speaks to the world that we live in these days. You know?
I mean, it speaks to everybody wants to be. Everybody needs somebody to look down on. That's what I feel like, man. Everybody needs somebody to look down on.
The kids look down on the Haitians.
Everybody
kind of looks down on Haitians. People look down on the Mexicans. The Spanish people don't want to be called Mexican. That's the worst thing you call them.
Yeah, man.
Islanders don't want you to confuse them with Haitian. I know perfectly logical people that will be like, I don't understand how anybody could treat somebody like that. It's like, he's Haitian. Fuck them Haitians. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like,
yes.
they just totally hate Haitians. And I was like, you can't describe the whole lot of them like that. But no, they really act like this. No, they really worship. They really practice voodoo. I was like, you can't say every Haitian practices voodoo. No, this their culture. I was like, you sound like a white person talking about black people. Like,
yeah,
take them all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
White people don't like Irish people. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even make sense because Irish people are the whitest motherfuckers on earth. Like, they invented this white shit, nigga.
They don't want to get broke off, player. You talk about my Irish people, player. You get broke off. So, but yeah, no, everybody needs to group. Everybody at some point in their life is going to have a point where they group together, man, and try to look out, belittle something else, man. It's a fact. It's a sad fact of life, man. It's a sad fact. It's terrible, but it's a sad fact of life.
I tell you though, but short people, nothing to live for, man.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you where you stand. I'll kill you where you stand. We got little hands, little arms. Huh? And you still say we got no reason to live. How dare you? Woo.
Short people got. Did you realize that song, if you listen to the whole song, he's actually in defense of short people.
Randy Newman is actually an advocate for short people.
No one will ever know because no one ever gets past the first couple
I remember the time Exhibit used that as a diss song to Jermaine Dupri.
I believe that was the first time I had ever heard the song.
It was in Sir, Player. You almost changed the dynamic of our friendship. I mean, do you not remember that song being played heavily?
I don't remember it. I want to say that I knew it before then, but I don't remember.
It was in the closing credits of the seminal movie of my childhood about the Little Rascals.
Oh, was it? I saw that movie, so I must have heard it, but I don't remember ever hearing it before that Wishful Cause. So it's probably just a failed memory.
Because that movie has shaped my childhood, man. If there was no Darla who fell off, sir. I saw her a couple weeks ago. She fell off. That's what she did.
You know what she did when she was 4?
Nah, man, she is not she didn't look like she wasn't as fine as she was when she was 4. Huh? Because she was fine. She was fine when she was 4. Right? Now in early adulthood, in the mid-20s, can't get it. Huh? Can't get it. You know what I mean? I remember.
Does that make you feel weird? Like I think about Wendy from
Wonder Years.
Yeah, how as a kid I wanted to fuck the shit out of Wendy. And then as a grown man, I go back and watch the show like, yeah, old Wendy. Then I'll be like, wait a minute, what?
I think if you were the kid, if you were the age when she was, because Raven-Symoné, man, Raven-Symoné, hanging with Mr. Cooper, Raven-Symoné. You know what I mean? Now Cosby Show, Raven-Symoné, I was young, okay? I was young. That's Raven-Symoné. She was no longer. I ceased and desisted all attraction. But hanging with Mr. Cooper, Raven-Symoné. Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Raven-Symoné, your boy was just figuring out who he wanted to be in his life.
Hold on now. So now you don't like her now. Is that your secret homophobia coming through? Because she came out
First of all, she's not gay. She needs to kill herself. Now, you know what I mean? First of all, how do you come? Listen, oh my goodness, you done opened the Pandora's box, man. How do you? This is the curve, man. How do you come and hit Oprah with a curve? Like you can hit Maury with a curve. You can hit Larry King with a curve. You can hit Pierce Bronson or whoever the guy named Pierce Morgan. I'm sorry, Pierce Brosnan is James Bond. You can hit any number of interviewers. You can hit the Queen Latifah show. Give her a curve. How do you go on Oprah? Oprah say, Raven-Symoné, we have Raven-Symoné. She's going to tell us here tonight, before we go off the air, she's going to let us know where she stands with her sexuality. Here we go. Oprah, I love all people. Do you classify yourself as gay? I don't classify myself as anything. Do you classify? I don't even classify myself as a black. I am a person in the world. She wanted someone to talk about her, man. She wanted somebody to talk about her. You see Raven-Symoné. Raven-Symoné got them thick hips. She getting dick down somewhere. Somewhere, play. That's all I'm saying, man. Now, so she gave it the curve, man. She gave it the curve. So now, not for a second. Not for a second. Do I believe maybe on a late night? On some act right, she like getting the kitty leg. Absolutely. Why not? But nah, man. Even though her spot's reserved, even though her jersey's in the rafters, she might not need to work another day in her life, man. You will not have a black person that is in risk of ending their career come out and say definitively, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are a homosexual. Michael Sam, he was drafted and he never played a day. Never played a day. Played for 2 teams, never played a day. Jason Collins, one of the worst basketball players to ever live. Huh? He said he was gay and people said, oh, who is he? Who is that? Somebody that's in a position. Not Kevin. I was going to say Kevin Gates. Whole nother deplorable discussion. Anyways, what's the guy's name?
That guy.
Frank Ocean. Everybody said, oh, Frank Ocean is gay. Frank Ocean never said he was gay. Frank Ocean never said this, unless you want to use the Queensberry rule of figuring out if a nigga's gay or not. He said, the first relationship that I had where I fell in love was a man. That man, now that's not saying I'm currently get down with the get down, which I have my own theory about that. That man came out. He fell quite flat. He was part of Odd Future Wolfgang. He fell quite flat. If you wasn't Tyler the Creator in Odd Future Wolfgang, your career fell quite flat. Then that man had to come out and say, well, you do know, I liked the man one time. Then, Frank Ocean, he's a champion. He has the voice of an angel.
If it came out he was faking the whole time, would that be like the ultimate Odd Future thing to do?
Well, see, he's like Odd Future, but he distanced himself from them quite quickly. Once he came out.
He just got signed to somebody else. He still does all he's on every one of their albums. Just nobody in the mainstream listens to anybody from Odd Future anymore. You know
that's what I'm saying. He's on their stuff, but I'm saying he's not like when I see Tyler Creator and Fred Sweatshirt or whatever his name is. I never see, I don't see him. He's not with them. He's off on his own thing. You know what I mean? Like he's not with the cohesive clique. You know what I mean? Now he's on his own thing. Which I haven't seen that man in so long. I can't even whatever. But yeah, man, no. So people, Queen Latifah, her spot is reserved, man. She is a legend.
Can't forget New Jersey.
Oh,
forget New Jersey.
I'll tell you why. No, but she won't come out the closet, man. She will not come out the closet. What Queen Latifah but you ain't been seen standing next to a man since. I'll wait. You come up with the example. You know what I'm saying? You was in the last.
She ain't been seen standing with a man since Will Smith put the 2 straws in his nose and made the blow bubbles in his drink.
That is true. Yo, she played too. She did play on that show. I forgot. She was yeah. Twice.
And he didn't want to get with her because she was fat, but he liked her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was worried about what other people think, and then he finally got back with her, and then
she liked somebody else, didn't she, or something?
No.
She didn't want to be.
The end of the show, no, she was like, I don't want to be with you now. Don't try to get with me now. And then they actually did the walrus thing with the straws in the nose.
Yeah.
And then but then they got together at the end, but then they weren't together. That show had no continuity.
No continuity. That was the 90s, man. Everything was unto itself. But then she was in the show again as Hillary's boss, right? And she wanted to get with Will, and Will was like, "Oh no."
Oh, she did 2 different roles on the show?
She did 2 different roles on the show, man.
That girl can act.
She can act.
That girl act.
But,
she out here acting.
She deserves an Oscar. But yeah, man. Nah, that's what I'm saying. But even her, she won't come out, man. Why she won't come out? You can't come out if you're black, man. You cannot. If you're a black celebrity, man, you can't come out, man. Now, if you're a black hairdresser, you can come out all day.
Come out all day. How?
It's terrible.
You came out as soon as you got your degree, really.
Oh, but yeah, man, it's craziness, man. It's real. It's utter craziness, man. It's utter craziness. I don't know, man.
Here's one thing about the black community. You could play. When all the rumors of Queen Latifah was gay came about.
It set it off.
Set it off. Yeah. Think was like, nah, she played that role too good. She gay. Same thing happened to Shawn Wayans when he played the gay role in Scary Movie. Yeah. No, that nigga was too gay acting. That nigga gay real. And to this day, people believe without a shadow of a doubt that Shawn Wayans is gay.
Yes.
And they'll be like, no, I thought he was gay. Didn't he say he was gay? I was like, no, he played a role in the movie.
If I may throw in the black community one more time, if I may take Podcrack into the depths of the conservative, into the depths of the conservative side of myself. The black people, boy, us as a people, boy, we know we like to what's on that screen, player. We like to take it at face value.
And as a contrast, in the white community, Doogie Howser will never be seen as he could play any role he wants.
That man, Bernie Stinson, Barney Stinson, man, on that show. How I Met Your Mother. That man is an OG, man. That man is an OG player, man. And they will let him do it. They will let him do it because why? The man was good at it. He was good at it. You know what I mean? A stark contrast. I know you haven't seen the movie The Butler.
I have not, sir, and will not.
What's my boy from True Blood?
Which one?
The gay dude.
There's a few of those.
Guy.
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah, his name was
Lafayette.
Yeah.
Played Martin Luther King in The Butler.
And the black community didn't riot?
The black community didn't riot, but me myself, sir, I did say that man plays that role too good. I'm a victim of it. Huh? That's how you gotta. I'm not only the person charging the black community with it. I'm also a client. You know what I mean? Like I'm also a part of it. That's what I'm saying, man. It's and that man said, you know, I saw the little commercial, you know, before True Blood comes on. That man said, "Oh no, I'm not gay. I emulate my aunts and my mother." And I'm like, what? You play it too good, what? You play too good. But I don't know, man. That is a thing, man. That is a thing. Like I heard they making the Tupac movie, man. Right? To kind of switch subjects, but not all the way. But yeah, they're making the Tupac movie, man. And I said that's a horrible idea. Because I remember everybody's after Anthony Mackie played Tupac. Man, that was terrible. He wasn't Tupac. He wasn't Tupac.
Certain characters in the black community, you can't.
Sacred.
Because you can do them no justice.
Sacred.
Tupac has an interesting story though, so they may get away with it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, but you saw the Biggie movie. I believe we went to see it together. I believe I wore the Coogee sweater in commemoration. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I did rock the Coogee. I didn't rock the Kango though. But you know, yeah, we saw it. You know, it was. I'm not gonna say the best movie I ever seen. I'm not gonna say it was a great movie. I'm gonna say it was adequate. What does that look, sir? What does that look, man?
I mean, it was a movie. It's like, let's make a movie and tell you the exact story that you know. That's the reason why I didn't like Ali. Like, can you give me a different perspective? You realize, like, I've seen Behind the Music 100 times on Biggie. You know, I know his story. Yeah. I lived during the time where he got shot and killed. Why are you making a movie about his life when everybody knows his whole life and shit? You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's kind of the thing, though.
And you don't give us the real. Like, come on, give us the real, man.
I feel like that's two different things, though. I feel like you're talking about two different things, man. Because with Biggie, there's not that much information. Just like there's not that much recorded material. That's why you keep having the same rehash. Thank you, Diddy. Of every single thing, man. So like, I don't believe there's any more information on Biggie, man. I really feel like you can't have any more information. Now, I would even say, but with the information they had, they didn't do a great job. You know what I mean? Like, you have this information, and it's still just mediocre. With Ali, you know, I more so say that it was adequate. Another movie, I say it was good, not great, you know, but there's more.
I thought it was boring, bro. I thought Spider-Man was boring because I just knew the whole story already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Ali did that kind of skip over. Let's skip here. Let's skip there. Where he started. I think it started. Did it start right as he was already a boxer? He was Cassius Clay, and then it ended after the Foreman fight, right?
Yeah.
So when you take that little, you know, not little amount of time, but you take that segment of time, you don't do the whole life biopic from birth to present, then, you know, you run the risk, man, of including a lot of stuff that's known. But I would say there are probably people that didn't know everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably say that there is more stuff they could have included, because, I mean, you know, the whole name thing, they could have included that. And it's, you know, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of interesting shit. I think they showed Malcolm X once in the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
no. 3 times. I think they met first, then they had the iconic scene. Yeah. Why did you quarrel with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? which was classic. That was classic. The boys was like, yeah, man, Africa, we made it. Wait a second. Why did you quarrel with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? And then you had the death scene, which was but once again, I don't, you know, what's my boy name? That played Malcolm X and Ali?
Don't remember. I only know one Malcolm X, and his name is Denzel.
His name is Denzel. I told you, man, I went to see Selma, man. Denzel was weak too, man. I mean, they Malcolm X was weak too, man. I am not here to go against Martin. I am here to assist Martin. I do not wish to be against. Yeah, man. You gotta have a heavy actor for a heavy dude, man. So I don't know.
There never needs to be another Malcolm X.
Truthfully,
Denzel Washington played the fuck out of Malcolm X.
he did. He sold that game up quite matter of factly. Quite matter of factly, man. You can't play it better than Denzel played it, man. Denzel was so good, I forgot Malcolm X's light skin.
Forget that. Who won the Oscar that year again? Sound of Music or some shit?
No. Al Pacino for Sin of a Woman.
Sin of a Woman. I don't know why I always say Sound of Music or some shit like that.
Yes, yeah. Which, Al Pacino had never got one though, man. And the Academy do that kind of backwards stuff where they got to give it to you because you ain't got it.
That was before they gave a fuck about black people. Let's just be honest, Sean. Let's keep it real, Sean. You want to take the black community to task, and sir, you will point out the injustices, right? That's before the Academy included the black people, right? That's why Denzel ain't get shit for Malcolm X. If you gave Jamie Foxx an Oscar, I'm not saying Jamie Foxx didn't deserve it. He got an Oscar for playing Ray.
Yeah.
Denzel should have got a fucking Oscar. You know what I'm saying? He plays the fuck. He the nigga was Malcolm X. To this day, when I think of Malcolm X, no, not now, but for the first 17 years of my life, when I thought about Malcolm X in my head, I pictured Denzel. All right?
Yes. This is true, man. He played that, man. He played that. And that is a movie I rarely watch on occasion, but he played that, man. I say that's probably that and Devil in a Red Dress. His two best, Devil in a Blue Dress. His two best, what are you doing? What is this?
What's the scene from Malcolm X? Apparently, the trained soldier of the FOI, my nigga.
I am, player. I am.
No, you're not, son. No, you're not.
I marched to the hospital. I marched to the hospital, player.
You marched to the hospital, son. You was at Blue Police at that hospital. I'm gonna stay at home where it's safe.
I'm supposed to stay at home. I don't want to be a part of them black folks.
Why are you messing with them good white folks?
Why are you messing with them good white folks? Yo, man, that movie, if I may reflect one moment, man, that man would still be alive if that lady didn't tell him Jesus would have saved him, man. That man was floating down that street. That was so gently. And that man said, hey, I know who you are, boy. He said, yes, ma'am, yes. Oh, don't you let them white folks hurt. Don't you let them white folks bother you. That man was on cloud nine. He was on cloud nine. He was happy. Just believe in Jesus. That man was back angry, man. He was back angry, man. He'll still be alive today, man. You know what I'm saying? He would have dodged some shots. He would have dodged them. It would have happened. What is the Matrix? You the Matrix?
He the first Matrix. Get your hands out of my pocket.
It's true, man. He played that, man. He played that beautifully.
Can I ask something that I've been wondering since I was a kid?
What's that?
If you were trying to kill him and get out, why didn't they wait for him to come outside the building first and moke him and then be out? Why did they create a diversion, shoot the shit out of him, then run out, and then all three of them get caught immediately? Like, I didn't really get that.
It's a man with the little bitty handgun from Harlem Nights also shot him though. Like it was
I don't know if that was an artistic license, or did they really like shoot this nigga with 8 different guns and shit? That nigga took the bullets like Scarface, man. I was like, damn, Malcolm, get off that coke, nigga. Nigga took them bullets. I take your bullets. I take it.
face in the coke. Face all up in the coke. Just all up in the coke. I don't know, man. That I guess it might have been artistic license. I mean, but it is. The man did have an autopsy, man. That man probably had 28 different gun shells in it, man. It was terrible, man.
I didn't play, nigga. Them niggas didn't play. What you say about the motherfucking honorable, nigga?
They did not play. They did not. They had no chill, man. They had no chill whatsoever, man.
Everybody, from the NOI, the FOI, whatever, spawned the Black Panthers,
Yeah.
5%ers and shit. All these extra thorough beat your ass niggas. To this day, them bow tie niggas. You see a bow tie nigga, you don't play with them niggas.
nigga, not at all, nigga. Nigga, I done bought a couple bean pies and put them in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Out of fear. Out of fear, my friend.
Not out of fear, but love. Love for the
But yeah, man. But that was a beautiful portrayal, man. That was years ago, man. That was in another time, back when Spike Lee could make a decent movie. Oh.
At that time, up until that time, it was the longest movie I had ever watched, nigga.
It was 3 hours, wasn't it?
It's definitely 3 hours.
It's definitely 3 hours, man.
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X. No, fuck that. You tell them I said let him be. That's how a nigga really talk too. And that's who they listen to. They listen to that nigga. I remember I tried that because my father was in the little known fact. My father was in the FOI, the Fruit of Islam, which is the army or the police or however you would, security wing of the NOI, Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
And I said, Dad, how did y'all take this nigga seriously? He's like, what'd you do? I was like, he talked like this. Yeah. I said, how did y'all take it seriously? He's like, it's not about the way he sounded. It was about the message. He got mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got upset. And then I started saying, okay, if that's true, then let's have this conversation with me having the whole conversation in his voice. What's that? He sounded like, son, be quiet. But y'all talk. I was like, you're getting annoyed. That ain't about the way I sound. It's about the message. You know what I'm saying? It's about the message. And he should have known something was wrong. He should have known something was wrong. Don't no regular person who likes of-age women talk in such a high-pitched voice. You know what I'm saying? Who else talks in a high-pitched voice? Barney. You know why? Hey, kids. He's trying to attract young people.
That's that wavelength. That's that wavelength for the underage, man.
The older you get, the higher pitch it goes when you try to so a 16-year-old, you all the way up here somewhere. Listen, if you let me get these draws, you tell you, but what about my parents? You tell them.
Oh man, that was another thing wrong with the Ali movie, man. They honorable Elijah Muhammad was a country black looking nigga, man.
Garbage.
With a deep voice.
Garbage.
I said you don't put in the time. You don't put in the time. You don't put in the effort. That's what's wrong with your movie. You know? Garbage. You know?
Garbage down the block, son.
Garbage down the block. 2 for 5. 2 for 5. We got them 2 for 5.
Son, they got garbage down the block. Podcast. Listen.
Yeah.
The I think his name was, I can't remember his name. Remember the fat goofy guy who was also in Life, and I think he was the car dealer or either the bartender in Life when they were doing the Boom Boom Room. He was also like the liaison for the Islam and Muhammad Ali, the movie, right?
Yeah.
So in the movie, they treated him like he was some type of a goofball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Muhammad. He was like the dean from Animal House or some shit.
I thought, did he play Elijah Muhammad's son?
Huh?
Didn't he play Elijah Muhammad's son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, they act like he was like the dean of Robot House. And people but Diddy Brown, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he's not gonna like this.
Right.
He was playing a goofball. That is not how they treated that nigga back then. He got treated with the utmost respect. These niggas literally had to go like this. And 18 guns was pulled on your bitch ass.
And
But
the
Diddy Brown was not talking about how fat he was. I'm telling you that right now. Them people were men of respect and repute, my nigga. And repute. They was about that life.
They was about that litter than the life, nigga. Yes. Yeah, man. Nah, that's absolutely, man. I mean, if you gonna talk like that, you might want to have a task force at your hand. You know? Yes.
You tell them, you son. I suggest you back the fuck up. Nigga, you ain't just gonna be talking to me like
Bang.
18 guns get pulled out, one shot.
One shot play, and then the little handgun play to add insult to the injury, man. I have to feel like they thought they was gonna walk up out of there, man. I have to feel like they thought because I mean, you have to believe Malcolm X was not hard to find. It was not like he was riding around in the Pope mobile. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the man was hungry. He was hungry for knowledge. Let's go get something to eat. You know, that man wasn't playing. He wasn't playing with it. So yeah, man, they had to believe. Yeah, we got the guns, nigga. What you gonna do?
What you on do? What you on do?
Oh, them niggas got mollywop. So clean, so decent.
And I don't even know who it was because, like, I guess these must be people that sided with Malcolm or something because they mopped them niggas up quick. They motherfucking Swiffered them niggas. Just
wipe the floor.
Got dish rag, nigga. Just niggas got mopped up quick. I was like, did they even make it to the door in the movie? Like, I feel like they got carried down the stairs and shit.
I think the first nigga made it. No, that's what happened. Yeah, because I gonna say, old dude got tossed down the stairs, man. Old dude got. Yo, oh dude, they was not playing. They wasn't playing with that dude. They wasn't playing with none of them dudes, man. Yeah, them dudes had to know that was a suicide mission, man. Actually, no, I don't even think they would have known it was a suicide. I wouldn't have known it was a suicide mission, man. Cause I'd have been like, what? I'd have been sitting there like, what just happened? What happened? Yeah, man. No, niggas can't.
I would have let the other two shoot him. I know he's dead. I'd have just stayed where I was at. Okay. We all gonna shoot at the same time. We all gonna get up, hand in my pocket. You got your hand in my pocket. Then we gonna get up. We gonna shoot. Break. Nigga, them two niggas would have got up. What's these crazy niggas about to do? They decided, I'm like, there you go. I'd have tackled one of them niggas. Ugh, got your ass, nigga.
Nigga, I'd have had to hit him once. Say, nigga, Sean, what? Nigga, you don't know me. You don't know me.
You done killed Malcolm X, nigga. Give me the gun.
Let me shoot him. Give me the gun.
Malcolm, no, Malcolm. Why?
Oh, yes. See, but that, I look at the Ali movie as a companion to the Malcolm X movie, man. That's how I gotta look at it. Man, because they missed a whole bunch of opportunities to tell their own story. So I have to look at it as this is a nice add-on. This is a nice companion piece.
If I recall correctly, the biggest issue I had is when he was like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but did he actually, like, the movements when they were showing the fights, did he actually box like Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, that was one of his main things he was trying to get down pat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't have much issue with Will Smith's performance. You know what I mean? He's not the heaviest actor on planet Earth, as skills wise go. But I liked what he did. I was okay with what he did. You know what I'm saying? He even put on age a little bit. So I was happy with it. I was satisfied with that.
You say he put on AIDS? I'm sorry.
Age? He didn't wear the AIDS, man. He ain't wear the AIDS out of town, man. He ain't get the monster. No, I'm saying he put on age, like he aged him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From Sonny Liston to Foreman.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
You say he didn't just even play one Muhammad. He played young Muhammad, old Muhammad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know his transition, even with Joe Frazier to George Foreman. A little bit of transition. They didn't really they could have. I don't know, man. Like I liked where they cut it off to, man. I'm not a fan of I stayed in too long, Muhammad Ali.
You wasn't trying to see him get his ass whooped by Larry Holmes, apparently.
I was not trying to see that happen, man. I was not trying to see
the rest of the world. To this day, Larry Holmes is looked at as a joke, and not in no small part due to Tupac saying, "Look at you looking like Larry Holmes, flabby as shit. Nigga, eat a fat dick." Not like Larry Holmes because he whooped Muhammad Ali. If you want to be hated in this world, take the nigga that everybody like and whoop his ass. We'll just whoop his ass. We'll just beat him to a pulp, nigga. Beat him till he has Parkinson's, nigga. The world will be disgusted with you. Man, Larry Holmes was a great boxer.
Yeah.
Despised him because of what he did to Muhammad Ali. And honestly, when he talks about the fight, he's like, man, I was beating his ass. I felt a little bad for him. So what it did was I hit him harder. I felt like if I went ahead and knocked him the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? That would be better for him than the sustained beating that I was giving him. You know what I'm saying? So I kept hitting him harder and harder, but he was just taking the punches. And he was doing the Muhammad Ali shit like, you hit like a bitch.
So then I tried to put my hand through his face. It enraged, it fueled my anger, which was not good for him. But I knew at that moment I had to kill this man.
I said, if I beat his brain out of his skull, I'll no longer be able to feel the pain of my fist continuously and viciously and without reprieve, beating him. So he beat his nigga from pillar to post, and that's probably the fight that did it to him. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the fight that. I mean, you can't really say that because he hit a whole bunch, but yeah, that was a sad sight. Don't look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I've already seen it, man. You know, but I mean, that's when you start dealing with the indubitable, the king. When you start dealing with Don King, boy, you go come up short.
Come up a little short.
You gonna come up a little short.
A little short.
Yeah. So, hey, man, it's tragic, and it's unfortunately what Larry Holmes hangs his hat on now, man. It's kind of tragic. That also.
And see, he was a great champ, but that's what people celebrated when he if you look up his record, he was one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. But he got his ass whooped by Mike Tyson, and people was like, yes. But that is that motherfucking that's karma coming back around, because Mike Tyson. So I beat him viciously, and I beat him mercilessly and without remorse, without repent. And as I laid into his face with the blows that I viciously unfurled from my repertoire. I noticed that a tear was coming from his eye and rolling down his cheek, and I was like, a man shouldn't cry, you know. I just felt bad. I felt bad at that moment that he was crying, so I punched him in the tear. As hard as
until there were no more tears. I punched him until there were no more tears. My back is broke. Are you talking about vertebrae, Mike? Spinal. My back is broke.
Yo, every bit of ass whooping he put on Ali, he wore.
He wore.
Had his tailor remake that ass whooping and he wore that shit for that Mike Tyson fight.
Tenfold, sir.
And that's the way the world works, you know.
Mike said,
"Old man's ass, you will be old one day, and you will be whoa, whoops your ass." You know what I mean?
Mike said, "What is that? About a 42 long? You look like you're 42 long. Are you 42 regular?" I'm tailoring you for this ass whooping.
What's your reach? You don't want the sleeves to be too short. It's national TV, live pay-per-view. You gotta look good. This ass whooping has to look good. I don't know when Mike Tyson became Italian, but
it's hard to get the idiosyncrasies of his verbal caliber, sir.
I tell you what I have got from the term skullduggery.
Skullduggery. Right? Yes.
Practice all sorts of forms of skullduggery on these women.
She must have. I had to get out of there. I had to end the fight as soon as possible because she must have been an unclean woman because I was burning like a hot human in July. Oh, Mike, the greatest to ever utter anything on the microphone, man. That guy, as he tries to repair his fractured image, man. I have nothing but respect for him. That's as he tries to cover up the fact that he's a piece of crap for all these years.
He doesn't cover it up. He admits to it. He says he's a better person now.
But he does.
And as I sit here and I've been lying to you people for all these years. I'm an alcoholic. And he starts. Then don't fuck around and get him start talking about Customato. Goddamn, don't talk about Customato.
Oh,
that is to see the greatest fight of Mike Tyson's life is holding back them damn tears, nigga. Fighting them tears is nobody whooped his ass. Lennox Lewis didn't whoop his ass like them tears you whooping. And the thing is, he keeps talking through it. Like, he refuses to just accept it. He keeps trying to talk. Like nigga, talking more is not going to stop these tears from coming out, my nigga. Just shut the fuck up.
He refuses to succumb to it, man. Refuses to succumb to it, man. And then Cuss told me, they're going to be people coming after you. Stay away from them.
And Cuss, he treated me like a son. And he didn't have to. He treated me like a son. He didn't have to.
He welcomed me into his house. That man is hey man.
I'll give him this though. Not one tear rolls down his eyes. You know?
Not one. Not one. Fighter to the last. A pugilist. In the rarest form. He respects the Queensberry rules.
That he does.
That he does.
That he does.
Indeed true, my friend. Indeed. Oh. When they gonna make a Mike Tyson movie, man?
Too late.
No, I shan't let the Michael John White's depiction that was so convincing that you just knew that was his biological brother.
Sir, you didn't have to bring that up, sir.
I will bring it up. I'll bring it up.
You didn't bring that up. You didn't have. There was no need.
No punches are held on this podcast, man.
You didn't have to bring that up, sir.
No punches.
I did once believe that Michael John White was the stepbrother of Mike Tyson.
Yes.
If you look at their pictures next to each other, their young pictures, well, Michael Jai White looks relatively the same. They look like, watch the fucking movie. He looks like Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And I could have sworn I heard in the interview that he walked up to him and said, "I told Mike, hey man, I'm your brother." He looked at me and said, "So nigga," and kept moving. I was like, God, this nigga is heartless, nigga. Heartless. That nigga is a thug, nigga. Woo! That Mike Tyson is vicious. Jack Tunney, nigga.
Jack Tunney? Jack Tunney. I'm Jack
Tunney, nigga.
Jack I'm from Neckcloth. I'm Alexander. He know Alexander.
I'm come from Neckcloth.
I'm Alexander. He know Alexander. Yeah, man. He's
not great. I'm Alexander. I'm a conqueror. That was the illest freestyle I ever heard, nigga. I want your children.
Oh, yes. That's a perfect intro to praise God. That's how I praise him. I want to eat his children. Praises be to Allah. My back is broke. Spinal.
Niggas.
That man has no chill mode, man. It's kind of horrible, man, in his old age, because the man is a shell of his former self, in personality and everything else, man. So it's almost hard to say like that guy is that guy, man.
His daughter died, man. That shit changed his whole life. You know what I mean? As a father, something you'll never understand. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about this because you ain't got no kids, son. You don't understand. You don't understand the love for a child. His kid died, man. That had to be tough.
Sir.
That had to be tough. The only thing that makes him, he don't even want to talk about that. He'll get his way through cuts to model. But don't ask him about his kid.
That man did break down, man. And how dare you, man? I got plenty of kids I don't know about.
You disgust me.
Every Father's Day I get texts from unknown numbers. saying, when you coming back? I said, baby, I ain't never been there.
AJ, friend of the show. Chris, friend of the show. Eclectic Son, friend of the show. Nino Bless, friend of the show. William Gigi, friend of the show. Enoch, friend of the show. Direct Williams, friend of the show.
Direct
Young
Williams,
Gaddis, friend of the show.
Better put this podcast up on his website or else. Ellipsis.
We gonna bring more to you. We're just getting shit popping.
That's a little dab.
Every day. All we did was press record, nigga. Yeah. That's all we did, nigga. And if you watch two dudes talk on a podcast, nigga, you gay.
Did we ever come up with a catch? Oh, we did come up with a catchphrase. So signing off, if you will. Damn you, Derek.
Who was it?
It was damn you, Derek.
Damn you, Derek. Do we explain it, or do we just let that be the inside?
No. We let it stay inside. How dare we bring them into the fold, man? You know what I'm saying? Damn you, Derek.
Say yes, but your caliber when I pop.